So that was the crash in Charlottesville. And I was doing some research from curiosity that quickly turned into research of concern. And what I'm going to show you is a bit of the efforts that I've been doing to kind of discover why the feeling that Christianity or Christian nationalism and white nationalism or neo-Nazis seem to be getting closer and closer. And my concern is not so much that Christians are inherently racist in like an overt way, but my concern is that Christians find themselves in the room with overt racism and they're not running out of the room. They're not even yelling about it. They're not even complaining. And I'm afraid that for a long time there's been an intersection coming. And I think Trump really accelerated that. And January 6th was a great culmination to prove it. And this video that you're about to see is kind of showing some of the intersections where white nationalism and white evangelicals are starting to have a very similar message. And you could just interchange some of the words, but the messages are near identical. Please subscribe to our channel. This is just part of a full-length feature or full-length video that we're putting together that brings in the affinity for guns and kind of the intersection of where God's law meets man's law and where that concern is coming. So please subscribe, hit that bell. If you like the video, drop a like and share it, and I'll see you real soon.
This nonsense about separation of church and state has gotten way, way beyond the bounds of what the founders of our Constitution thought.
Christians are tired of being bullied for their faith in the public square.
The left, the socialists, have made it very clear that they stand against the church.
So there was a lot of Christian imagery on display January 6th.
I'm telling you, we need lions to take back this republic so America's going to remain a Christian nation.
Christian nationalism is a term that in recent years has been used to describe a political ideology that fuses patriotism with Christianity.
America was founded based on Christianity. Our DNA is Christian. Our roots are Christian. We aren't Muslim. We aren't atheist.
Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us!
I'm here to spread ideas, talk, in the hopes that somebody more capable will come along and do that. Somebody like Donald Trump, who does not give his daughter to a Jew.
The globalist trade and things like that are largely due to the global Jewish economic and banking interests.
This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged.
Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets!
I'm overjoyed to see Donald Trump and most Americans embrace most of the issues that I've championed for years.
We had a federal court order that was determined. We had a federal court order to have this rally.
Well-known white power writer Jared Taylor recorded this anti-Muslim immigrant robocall that went out to Iowa voters.
We don't need Muslims. We need smart, well-educated white people who will assimilate to our culture. Vote Trump.
The reality is, across the wider world, the Christian faith is under siege. Throughout the world, no people of faith today face greater hostility or hatred than followers of Christ.
And our country is in trouble. We're more divided today since the Civil War. Only God can fix the problems we face as a country. And I think it goes back to prayer in school. We've not only taken God out of the prayer out of school, but we've taken God out of school, out of education. I believe Christians are being persecuted. I believe religious liberty is under attack, and we've seen that. Our country was founded as a Christian nation, but we certainly are not that today.
I want Christians in office. I want this country to have Christian principles and Christian laws and Christian ways. We're about to lose this country as we've always known it. It's about to become something that a lot of people want, but I don't want it.
Do you believe that there is racism baked into the structure of America?
I don't. I mean, I believe there's some people that are racist, but I don't think America as a whole is inherently, as we would have revival baked into the nation, I don't believe we have racism baked into the nation. I believe they want us to think that, but I don't think we do. That's what these social justice churches are. They're picking a scab. Leave it alone, let it heal. And they won't let us heal because they keep bringing it up. They're trying to take away the structure of who we are as Americans to make us look inherently racist. So that's what they mean by Christian nationalist. It's a demeaning term. What I mean, I love America, I love God. I think they go together.
Many of them telling us they believe their Christian values are under attack.
I think it's funny that we call ourselves a Christian nation, but actual evangelical Christians are the ones that have to explain ourselves a lot.
I would dare anyone to go into the hollers of West Virginia or of Kentucky or the communities that have been destroyed by globalism around this country, where the communities have literally been torn apart, and look in the eyes of white working class men, women, and children and tell them that they have any power in this system whatsoever.
You think there's an attack on Christian values in this country?
There has been since the devil became the devil.
I believe Christian values are under attack.
I think that objective morality is under attack.
They all want immigrants kept out of their countries.
You know what? Yeah, make America great again. Build a wall, kick these people out. This is my country. This all belongs to me.
Do you think Christian values are under attack in America today?
I really do.
So do you think that Muslim refugees coming to this country, coming to this state and this town have led to that?
Yes, I do. I believe that we're supposed to be quiet because, it offends other people, and I think that that's not American.
This is a movement of gospel patriots happening in Tennessee. Amen? Amen. Tennessee is going to be a hub of gospel-centered patriots.
I think an incredible concept to name a church, Patriot Church, basically stating in the name that we love God, but we also love this country, and we're going to fight for it.
Wait, why?
Why?
Tough to top. I mean, someone died.
I think that a lot more people are going to die before we're done here, frankly.
Patriot Church says, we're in the fight.
What's going on in our nation right now, it's like if you've ever seen the Lord of the Rings movie and the orcs are released from the place of darkness. And did you know there's only one thing that can push back the darkness? And it's not Black Lives Matter. And it's not Antifa.
The left, they believe in abortion. We think it's murder. They believe in gay marriage. We don't believe that. We believe that there's one kind of love between a man and a woman that makes a marriage. So churches are trying to pretend like that divide isn't there, but we're not. We're saying, hey, there is a divide, and we're going to pick a side.
Well, people die violent deaths all the time, right? Like, this is part of the reason that we want an ethno state, right? So, like, the blacks are killing each other in staggering numbers from coast to coast. We don't really want to have a part of that anymore. And so the fact that they resist us when we say, hey, we want a homeland is not shocking to me, all right? These people want violence, and the right is just meeting market demand.
America's the greatest country that's ever existed, and it's because of Judeo-Christian values. I think America is best off when we have Christians, good, solid, loving Christians in power. Then everybody has freedom to worship how they choose.
The truth is this: America was founded as a Christian nation.
What do you do for the Daily Stormer?
I am a feature writer. I do the crypto report, and I'm generally their man on the ground at events.
So what do you hope to get out of today? Like, what does it mean to you?
Well, for one thing, it means that we're showing to this parasitic class of anti-white vermin that this is our country. This country was built by our forefathers. It's sustained by us. It's going to remain our country. And so now they're coming out. And now, as you can see today, we greatly outnumbered the anti-white, anti-American filth And at some point, we will have enough power that we will clear them from the streets forever. That which is degenerate in white countries will be removed.
The reality is, across the wider world, the Christian faith is under siege. Throughout the world, no people of faith today face greater hostility or hatred than followers of Christ.